Alright, we are heading up to our cabin in Iron County, Wisconsin. Do a little bit of beaver and otter trapping this weekend, along with probably some deer hunting and some grouse hunting, some cameras and all that stuff. Mainly this is going to be a video on beavers and otters. I'm going to be doing mainly pinch point sets, setting creeks, just trying to funnel them through our traps. Not going to be setting on beaver ponds, or not setting beaver ponds, but not like lodges or anything because it's not frozen over. Yeah, it should be exciting. Probably only going to set about 5 or 6 sets, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Well, update. Luke and Brody, we're out checking deer stands, checking cameras, putting down bait, and Brody just got his first grouse.
Good looking one.
Yeah, it's a good looking bird.
We probably flushed damn near 20, 15
Really?
for sure.
Sweet.
Didn't get a shot on any other
Oh,
ones.
grouse are coming back despite what everyone thought, I guess, was going to happen. So that's a good thing. Here's the hunting shack. 116 by 20 room. 1 wood stove, 5 beds. Cooking stove, propane, no electricity, no nothing. We're roughing it out here. Alright, we're in Iron County doing a little beaver and otter trapping. Usually don't do too much of it, but when we come up deer hunting, we'll make a few sets just for fun. Beavers taste great, and it's just fun to trap them. What we're doing is, there's a little creek right here. I'm just going to set my conibear right in this little creek. Not by a beaver pond, not by anything, but in the next few nights, I'm sure a beaver and otter is going to come swimming through here on its way somewhere. So we usually make 3 to 5 sets just in these little creeks that are easy to make. And hopefully by the end of the weekend, if we got 3 or 4 nights up here, we'll usually get a couple of them. So yeah, I'll show you how it's done. Alright, thanks. Alright, so we got our set right here. You want to find the narrowest point in the creek, that way they're forced to pretty much swim through your trap. And then you take sticks, put them a little bit on the edge to make sure you really funnel them. You usually want to take a little sticks or some grass and put it on top too, so they don't swim over the top of your trap, because obviously you're not going to catch them. So yeah, just the narrowest part of the creek, any of these little creeks up in northern Wisconsin, funnel them in with some sticks and make sure you got a real stake down. That's about the easiest set you can have for otters and beavers. Just let them sit. The longer let them sit, the more likely it is one swims through your trap. Last thing is, you always want to make sure it's staked down really good. If you get a big beaver or a big otter, I mean, they're pretty powerful. They could, you don't get a great catch on them, they could really pull hard on whatever you're doing. So make sure it's staked down really good, and I'll probably set a few more. I'm not going to show you every single set because they're all pretty much the same, but then I'll show you when we check them. All right, at the second spot here, beaver pond, nice and close to the cabin. Gonna make a few more of those sets. Put one down in the creek there. Just waiting for one to pass through. Lodge is right there. We have to come back when she freezes over to trap that. Oh, he scrolls into the ice a little bit here.
That is a big one. Holy shit.
Big otter here. Like we say, just setting these pinch points. You let them sit long enough, you'll let them, beaver and otter swim through. This is a pretty nice size otter here. You're gonna have to melt the ice around them. Here we go. We checked the other traps, didn't get any in any of the other traps. So we went 1 for 5, 1 for 6. Would have liked a couple more, but at least we got one, which is that's a nice animal to catch. Well, I just skinned him out. Here he is. He's probably, well, if I'm 5'11", he's probably 5.5 feet long once I skinned him out. So they're a pretty big animal. They've got the nicest fur of any animal, any fur bear. So yeah, stretch them out now, and probably only get $15 for them, but that's all right. So we ended up only catching that one otter, but the video was still called Beaver and Otter Trapping just because the sets we were making were really for beaver and otter. Those funneling sets where you basically just force the animal to go through your trap if it's going to swim down the creek. You're probably going to catch a lot more beaver than you are otter with those anyway. It was just really dumb luck that we caught the otter. But there's a lot more beaver around, and for anybody who's learning or watch this video for educational purposes and is wanting to learn how to do one of those sets, you can do them for beaver and otter. So that's why the video is called Beaver and Otter Trapping. Even though unfortunately we didn't catch a beaver in the video, you can still certainly use those sets for both animals.